Hello students, now today I am going to explain question number 4 and 6 of exercise 10B, R.S. Agarwal book, chapter 10, Profit and Loss. So let's start with question number 4. So in question number 4 we have, after allowing a discount of 8% on a toy. So there is one particular toy is there. On that toy 8% discount is given, and after 8% discount the selling price of the toy is 216.20, that is 216.20 paise. Now find the mark price on the toy. So what are the things given in the question? First of all we'll write those things. So D is equals to 20%. I hope 20% is equal. No, sorry, 8% is equal. So discount, the shopkeeper is giving a discount on that toy is 8%. After allowing a discount of 8%, the selling price of the toy is rupees 216.20 paise. Fine. So now the question is, what is the mark price of the toy? So what is the mark price? That means, suppose this is a box where the toy is kept. Okay. Now here you will find that some price would be written. Okay. So it is a listed price. It's a least price because it is already marked on that particular box. So on this box, the price which was written is called a mark price. Okay. So this is the price that they are asking. What was the price which was listed on the box? But instead of this price, the customer is paying 216.20 because some discounts have been given. So you have to find that mark price. Okay. So now we'll go for one formula. So mark price, we have MP is equals to SP into 100 by 100 minus discount percent. So why I have written minus with discount percent? Because discount means some deduction would be made. Fine. So that is the reason with discount percent we are giving minus sign. Okay. Now this is a required formula. Now we'll put all the values. That is, what is SP? SP is 216.20 into 100 upon 100 minus 8%. But we will not write 8%. We'll only write 8. Now 216.20 into 100 upon 100 minus 8 is 90. Now we'll try to convert this decimal form to a fractional form, that is after decimal. How many digits are there? 2. So we'll try to remove this. We'll divide it with 100. So it will look like 21620 into 100 by 92 into 100. Now we can easily reduce this 200. Okay, and if you divide 21620 by 92, you will get the required answer as rupees 235. That means on the box it was written 235. But the customer is not paying rupees 235, but instead of this price the customer is paying 216.20. And why? Because 8% discount is given by that shop. Understood? This was all about question number 4. Now let's move on to question number 6. In question number 6 we have, a dealer marks his good at 35% above the cost price. Now this is the first part that we have to understand. Now there is a dealer. Okay, dealer, shopkeeper, anything you can say. So he has bought one article, okay, at some price. It is not there. Suppose at rupees 100. Okay, suppose he has bought one article at price what? 100 rupees. So the cost price is what? Rupees 100. Okay. Now this dealer is now about to sell that thing. So how will he sell that thing? So when he's packing all that article, he has to write some price on it. Fine. So that is called mark price. So how will he mark that price? So it is given. So his marking is 35% above the cost price. So how is marking? 35% above the cost price. So that means how to find out that? 100 plus 35% of 100. That is 35% more. 35% more. to the cost price. So the mark price would be 100 plus 35 by 100 into 100. So we'll reduce this to 100. So 100 plus 35, that would be 135. Okay, that is rupees 135. So now what he has done is, see, he has bought the article at rupees 100, but he's marking the article and showing the customer that when any customer will come to his shop, that particular article, the customer will see this as 135. That means the mark price on the article will be written as 135. Okay, because he has marked the mark price 35% above the cost price. So suppose this is a box where the article was kept, okay, and the price is written 135 here. But at what price he has bought the article? The dealer has bought the article at 100, but he is showing the customer that the price of the article is 135. Okay. Now, if you go to the next part of the question, he allows a discount of 20%. Now he is also saying to the customer that he will also give 20% on it. Okay, so once the customer will come and they will see that 135 price is written, they will also get 20% discount on it. That is, some part of rupees will be deducted from this. Now let's see that. So what will the SP then? SP would be MP into, this is another formula I am giving, by 100. So how to find the SP when MP and where mark price and discount percent is given? In that case you have to use this formula. So what is MP? MP is 135, 100 plus 20, minus 20 by 100. That is 135 into 80 by 100. If you reduce this, then you will get the answer as 108. Okay, so he is selling the article at the price of 108. Okay, but he is showing the customer that it is 135, but he is not selling at this price only. He is selling this. He is selling the article at this price after allowing a discount of 20%. Now you see the selling price of the article is 108. At what price he bought the article? 100. Now you have to decide that whether he is going for a profit or loss. Definitely he is making a profit because SP is 108 and CP is 100. So here SP is greater than CP. So profit is equals to SP minus CP. That would be 108 minus 100. So his profit is rupees 8 on the article. Now since he is making a profit of rupees 8, now we have to also see what is the profit percent. So what is the profit percent formula? Profit by CP into 100. Now what is profit? Profit is 8. Cost price, at what price he bought that article? 100 into 100. So if you reduce this, he is going for a profit of 8%. Okay. I hope all of you have understood this question number 6. So that's it for today's session. Thank you all of you. God bless you and stay blessed.